by Christian Rojas and Esteban Valero. What are the esports? The esport is simply the short name for electronic sport, and as the soccer player plays soccer, the sport players play computer games against each other into the video games competition, which have become very popular events. Generally, the esports are multiplayer video game competition, particularly among professional players or pro players. Where it takes place? As a traditional video game, these sports can be practiced anywhere, but huge esport tournaments now take place all over the world in big arenas with large crowds. How the video games can be sports? In the dictionary, we can find the definition sports. The sports is a recreation, hobby, pleasure, fun, or cycle exercise. So the definition of e-sport is perfectly suited to this definition. However, not all the video games are sports because there are many video games that don't present competitive aspect, so they are classified as simple and normal video games. So what video games are considered as e-sport? Currently, there are only those video games that can be considered a sport. We are going to expose the three the most important at the moment. So, League of Legends, World of Warcraft is a massive player role online released in 24 by Blizzard Entertainment as characters become more developed. They gain various talents and skills, requiring the player to first define the abilities of the character. And finally, Hearthstone. Hearthstone is a free-to-play online collectionally card video games developed and published by Blizzard Entertainment. Have been released worldwide in March 11, 2014. Hearthstone built up the already extensive lore of the Warcraft series by using the same element characters and relics. The game is a turn-based card game between two opponents, using constructed decks of 30 cards along with a select hero with a unique power. Thanks.
Hi everyone, I'm going to show about a king of eSport. This is a League of Legends. This is a team-oriented strategy game. The goal is to work together with your teammates to break down the enemy nexus. This is located in the middle of their base before your opponents take down yours. That's so easy, but there isn't. So, the basic, you will start by choosing one champion. All of them have their own unique strengths and personalities. So, can be a marksman. She attacks their opponents from a safe distance, or early fighter who likes to get up in their opponent's faces, or others are arcane main casting powerful spells to attract and damage their enemies. However, if you like to get this done, there is a champion out there to match your style.
League of Legends is a multiplayer online battle. The game is developed in this map. It has 3 lanes: bot lane, mid lane, and top lane. In the early game, the player fight with the other opponent to get experience and more damage, to finally fight with the other team to get down the nexus. And this game has many competitions. One of them is a Crow Championship. Its development each year, where a team professional they battle to know who the best. Addiction, the other side of video games. The virtual reality absorbs
the life of children, young people, and adults. The players can play 6 hours continuous or more. They leave their obligations like job, study, friends, and family. The most popular video games is the roleplay. It's very violent and player must interact with many people. This game truly become an addiction. It's a clinical impulse control disorder, an addiction in the same sense as compulsive gambling. The person needs more and more of a substance or beverage to keep him going. If the person does not get, get more of substance or beverage, he becomes irritable or and miserable. The players become angry, violent, or depressed if parents take away the computer. Their child sits in the corner and cries, refuses to eat or sleep. Well, thanks so much.